Check it. Let's get it. Life's a blast when you're living in the fast lane, but when you crash, man, that's a pain you can't explain. Please, mama, maintain. I know your boy had brains, but he threw it down the drains. It seems strange that he did it for some change. Died broke with no vein, and the kids still remain, and they chasing the same thing. The game don't change. Caught in the range, but killer Great Danes, or you're caught in the chains with cane all of your veins. Now you wonder like Wayne, should've stayed in your lane. It's too late to complain, man. Ain't no more to be gained. It's a cold world, like winters in Maine. Even if you on a plane, sipping champagne, headed to Spain. The world crazy like Usain. I can't refrain, it's too much to contain, man. The flame won't tame. 40 days ain't enough rain, so I stay on the grain. I'm a soldier for war I train. You gotta get your mind right, mind right. Looking through the limelight, sound tight, blind sight ain't really that cool. You gotta get your mind right, yeah. You gotta get your mind right, gotta get your mind right, mind right. Looking through the limelight, sound tight, blind sight ain't really that cool. You gotta get your mind right, you gotta get your mind right. Yo, your glass half empty, but my glass half full. Yo, your tank is on E, I'm never running out of fuel. But do what you do, don't test me, I'ma take you to school. Have your whole class laughing, saying you was a fool, and you thought you was cool. Rolling hard with your crew, you're weak as a mouse and dumb as a mule. If you can't stand the horns, don't mess with a bull. I don't mean to be cruel, but close the mouth, man, you're starting to drool. And I ain't built a deck, maybe it's the card you drew. And I ain't never met another dude as soft as you. Couldn't get the job done even with the right tool. And even if you had the answers, you still have a clue. You ain't hard, put up your guard, I tear right through. Even if every punch I pulled, I'm a jewel, you a ghoul, and I play every game by the rules. Hey look, you on TV, too bad it's the news. Gotta get your mind right, mind right. Looking through the limelight, sound tight, blind sight ain't really that cool. You gotta get your mind right, yeah. You gotta get your mind right, gotta get your mind right, mind right. Looking through the limelight, sound tight, blind sight ain't really that cool. You gotta get your mind right, yeah. You gotta get your mind right. And I don't mean to trip, but you acting like a chick, and it makes me so sick to hear what keeps coming out your lips while you're leaning in your whip. I know, gangster, you ain't it. You ain't fooling no one over here, so come get. You ain't impressing no one over here, so come quit. And you won't really wanna be around when I flick. You talking out the side of your neck, close your mouth zip, and I don't wanna hear another word about it. You really ain't slick, head hard like a brick. Nothing mama say stick. You think you hard cause you roll with a clip, but they'll turn on you quick when it's time to do a big game, sharper than a blick. And you're running out of whip, time ticking till the bucks kick. You thought the game had your back, believe me man, you got tricked. And the gun up on your hip, it ain't gonna stop you from getting hit. Get your mind right, get your mind right, mind right. Looking through the limelight, sound tight, blind sight ain't really that cool. You gotta get your mind right, yeah. You gotta get your mind right, gotta get your mind right, mind right. Looking through the limelight, sound tight, blind sight ain't really that cool. You gotta get your mind right, yeah. You gotta get your mind right, gotta get your mind right, mind right. Looking through the limelight, sound tight, blind sight ain't really that cool. You gotta get your mind right, yeah. You gotta get your mind right, get your mind right, man. You gotta get your mind right, get your mind right, man. You gotta get your mind right. There you go. Well, pop it, pop it. That was hot, yo.